Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Friday, the 8th of February, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, City Rebels slam dunks Old School, and in our feature for this evening, Sports Department feature at JSS Carrier Day. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
Honorable Eric Evelyn has decided to join the charge as well. We are head up to Eden Life to do the health screening.
Welcome to Eden Life Rejuvenation Center. I'm Dr. Miranda Fellows.
The experience was an eye-opening one.
Well, it was a pretty good experience here at Eden Life Center. Of course, I've been here before.
For me, the highest point was the foot bath or the detoxification process.
I think the process is worth it, and so I would encourage persons to come. And I really want to commend her for being a part of the National Weight Loss Campaign. And once again, I want to commend David Walwin as well for this drive and this initiative.
So be a part of the movement.
And be that change.
Don't want nobody want me back.
Trouble, trouble, trouble. Let me go. Everybody come. That one you go mad. We are gonna push forward. I want to hear everybody say ready, ready.
Well, I'm back, and we start with cricket. Hundreds from Lendl Simmons and Jason Mohammed marked the West Indies Championship on Thursday. Simmons, making his first appearance in the championship in just over 4 years, slammed the typically enterprising 138, and Mohammed shrugged off his feeble form to hit 121, as Trinidad and Tobago Red Force flourished against arch-rivals Barbados Pride at Kensington Oval on the first day of the 7th round matches. At the same time, there were half-centuries for opener Munson Hodge and former Windies under-19 World Cup winning star Casey Carty, as Leeward Islands Hurricanes batted all day against the Windward's Volcanoes in the key battle at Windsor Park. And similarly, half-centuries from Derval Green and Brandon King helped Jamaica Scorpions keep leaders and four-time defending champions Guyana Jaguars in the field all day at the Guyana National Stadium. Red Force 316 for 8 versus Pride in Bridgetown, Barbados. Simmons and Mohammed led the Red Force recovery after the won the toss, chose to bat and slipped to 69 for 3. Simmons and Mohammed put on 182 for the fourth wicket as the visitors got to 223 for 3 at tea. Simmons hit 16 fours and 5 sixes from 152 deliveries in a shade over 4 hours for his 11th first-class 100. Mohammed continued his search in form to reach his 8th first-class 100, which included 24s from 206 balls in just over 4 hours. After that partnership was broken in the 5th over after tea, when Simmons was caught at deep fine leg off medium-fast bowler Kevin Stout, it triggered a slide that saw Red Force lose 5 wickets for 65 runs before stumps were drawn. Jamaican fast bowler Marquino Minley has been the most successful of the Pride's bowlers with 3 for 56 from 16 overs. Meanwhile, Hurricanes 229 for 5 versus Volcanoes in Dominica. Hodge continued his impressive form this season with a resolute 61, and Carty supported with 54, as Hurricanes made a strong start to the match. Hodge put on 66 for the first wicket with Windies opener Kyron Powell, the Hurricanes captain, before he shared a further 66 for the second with Carty. In the other match, Scorpions 320 for 8 versus Jaguars in Guyana. Green was unbeaten on 59 and has so far shared 90 unbroken for the 9th wicket with Dennis Bully not out on 30. That frustrated the stabilized the Scorpions batting and frustrated the Jaguars in the last 1.5 hours of play. Now to basketball. The Brownhill Basketball League continued at the Brownhill Hard Court on Tuesday, 5th February, with one game. Old School engaged City Rebels. It ended in a one-sided affair as City Rebels totally dominated the encounter with a scoreline of 72 to 53. For the City Rebels, Jennison France, 22 points, 12 rebounds. Jeremy Jeffers, 17 points, 5 rebounds. Hassan Harvey, 12 points, 2 rebounds. And Calvin Smith, 6 points with 5 rebounds. For the old school, Van Zalen, 12 points, 1 rebound. Chevon Brown, 9 points, 2 rebounds. Julian Nisbet, 8 points, 8 rebounds. And Naziv Lewis, 8 points and 3 rebounds. Theo Queely also had 6 points and 1 rebound. Matches continue this weekend on Saturday and Sunday with 2 matches on each night. We'll take this break, and when I come back, we'll have our feature for this evening.
Welcome to Nevis.
It's easy to believe that all Caribbean islands are the same until you visit Nevis.
Nevis is the Caribbean of a bygone era.
You will enjoy a most intimate vacation on Nevis. You're only a stranger here once.
We offer exclusive and barefoot luxury stays.
With only 400 hotel rooms, our island may be exclusive,
but the warm, genuine and friendly welcome is just everywhere.
We look forward to meeting you.
Visit nevisisland.com.
As a responsible taxpayer, you help to build and maintain sporting facilities for recreational activities throughout the island. Thank you for putting country above self. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis.
Be a responsible citizen.
Well, I'm back, and tonight we have featured this item in general sports. The Gingerland Secondary School held a career fair on Wednesday, 6 February at the school's compound. Among the many business and other entities available to make presentations to the students were representatives from the sports department led by Director of Sports in Nevis, Mr. Jamir Claxton. Let's take in this.
We are here this morning at the Gingerland Secondary School Career Day to present on sports and the sports industry. As we know, the sports industry is one of the fastest growing industry in the world, generating billions every year. In fact, it's the fastest growing along with the financial industry. And so as a department, we're here to present to the students on possible careers in the area of sports, and also how you could become wealthy from working in the sports industry. So that's the focus of our presentation today. A lot of persons think in order to be successful or make money from sports, you have to actually be an athlete. But there are a lot of things surrounding sports where you can make a living from. For example, here in Nevis, we have Mr. Kimball Ward, who is a FIFA official, and that is one of the avenues where you can generate income from participating as official. As you know, Kimball was a player, and he moved from playing to officiating. And I think he's making more money officiating than playing. You also have opportunities to actually go on to university as well. And we have an example in Kelvin Bramble from the department who went to university on a basketball scholarship. So there are a lot of opportunities in sports. And so we are here to present that today to the children, to the students of the Gingerland Secondary School, in terms of how they can further their life in sport.
So there are many opportunities, and for young people, for example, if you don't make it as a top cricketer, there are other avenues such as umpiring. Carl Tuckett is currently a top umpire in the region. Video analyst Trent Sargent in St. Kitts. Coach Stuart Williams. Commentators, camera persons, physiotherapists, as was the case with Virgil Brown. So lots of opportunities in sports. That's our package for this evening, and indeed for the week. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night and a tremendous weekend.